Troy says I have to use the microphone for the TV thing, so I will. Thank everybody for coming. I didn't get a chance to talk about the group when they were up here. Just, this is my first class. When they were freshmen, that was my first year. These are some of the accolades that they've had as a group. Their 3-year record as sophomores, juniors, and seniors is 28-10. They've won 2 district championships and what I call a conference championship this year. They've just done a tremendous job. We were 11-2 this year. The thing that they've done more than anything is they've given us a work ethic. We traditionally have between 50 and 60 kids in the weight room. Most of the kids that are juniors and seniors that play football here take weight training for a class as me. The strength of our team is tremendous. If you got a chance to watch us play in some of the playoff games, especially the Sharando game, we matched up size-wise, physically, and did a great job. So I just want to thank them because they were the first group. They practiced with us. They practiced with the varsity as freshmen. That's pretty much unheard of anywhere. But I kind of felt like this group would be the trendsetter. They've done a great job. I think for years to come, they'll be the group that kind of set the table for everybody else. So want to get started. The first young man that's coming up is Mike Sheehan. Mike Sheehan.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, you're the old Colin Peterson.
Yeah,
that's right.
And Billy.
Yep.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Michael Sheehan. I'm a senior captain on the Woodgrove football team. I play inside linebacker and fullback.
I like to see how they vary the introduction. Mikey said he was the wide receiver. They're only
right.
1 and 1 receiver this year, I guess. It's going to be a running game and put him in a pro set on an island.
Does Mikey actually talk in practice? Because he sure was quiet.
Yeah, no, he actually talks a lot.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
You used to wear number 63, but you wanted to wear number 3.
Yeah, I want to wear number 3. Yeah, because I actually get to run the ball this year, so I'm not.
That's right, you're playing fullback.
Oh, you're fullback.
Yeah.
You could have been the first fullback ever running with number 63.
Yeah, that's such a random number too. I just wanted to get a number that actually looked good,
Gotcha.
Not one of the lineman numbers.
I forgot, what was your favorite number before? Do you have a favorite number, or is it now number 3?
I like the lower numbers. I don't really like the higher numbers. I think the lower numbers on your jersey look better.
Who's that? Do you guys talk about anything but football in the Sheehan home?
We talk up a lot of politics,
really?
Stuff like that. It's the debates on tonight.
All right, I thought that was pretty cool. It's kind of nice this year. We moved Mike from the line, which I think we asked him to play there as a junior just because we were a little thin there. And as a senior, he's a good athlete, so we moved him to fullback. He played a little bit of linebacker, but mostly he played fullback for us. I'm not sure he carried the ball as much as he would have liked to, but he was a big part of our season. I don't have the rushing yards in front of us, but I know Charlie rushed for 1,600 yards, and I think as a team we rushed for close to 3,000. So Mike had a lot to do with that. He's going to Randolph-Macon. He's going to play with his brother Billy. I think that's pretty cool in itself. He had a great career for us. He was one of our captains this year. He's a leader. He did anything that we asked. One of the hardest things to do is, when you're not playing on defense, which he wasn't. He ran some scout team stuff for us on offense. Anything that we asked him to do on defense, he did. He did a nice job. Has great hands coming out of the backfield. I know they're excited at Randolph-Macon. Coach Aruzzi is thinking him as a fullback, and they'll say they'll give him the ball and throw him the ball a little more than we did. But he did a great job of blocking for us. So we're excited for him. It's a one-stop shop for his family, which I think is pretty cool. So that'll be nice playing with your brother. And Randolph-Macon's a great college. So Mike Sheehan. Next up, Brad Hoffman.
Mike Sheehan, how you doing, my friend? Good. This is a little different for us. Normally we're just talking to you. Now we have all these people listening. So first of all, congratulations. Thank you. Wait a minute. Time out. Don't worry, I can edit all this. There. Everybody can hear Mike now?
Yeah.
So I have Mikey Kovich, who you know.
Yep.
And I have Kevin Burke. And I'm going to let them ask you a question apiece.
Okay.
And because they want to be reporters, I don't think their football careers are going to last too long. So over to you, Mikey.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
I was just wondering, how much are you gonna miss this team, man?
A lot, actually. I mean, all the seniors, we've been playing together since like first grade, actually. So I'm gonna miss the friendships and stuff like that.
Are you also nervous to start the upcoming football season for your college team?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. It's always nervous going to the next level. So you don't know the speed's different. So I mean, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. So.
What's the number one thing that you like about Randolph-Macon, other than Billy Sheehan is already there?
Education and the guys on the team. That's what sold me. So you go there and then you feel like you're at home. I didn't feel like I was on a visit. I felt like I was going there I was at home. So like all the guys made me feel like I was wanted. So that was that's what the main reason that sold me.
Well, for all the Steelers fans, you look good in black and yellow.
Thank you.
And we wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
thank you.
congratulations.
Yep.
Congratulations, buddy.
Okay, I kind of like the different format. I kind of like it. Clay Dean, where you at? You're a nervous wreck because you got to talk, buddy. We're all, I can't wait, I got to tell you. All right, next up is Brad Hoffman. Brad is kind of symbolizes our program. He didn't play a whole lot as a junior. I asked a lot of him, get in the weight room, make himself bigger, make himself stronger. He had a vision that he wanted to play college football. And you don't get that a lot with kids as juniors that don't play a ton. But he was probably our biggest surprise this year. He played right tackle for us. I think he was a major reason that we had such success running the ball and just scoring a lot of points on offense. He's going to play at Shenandoah. I know Coach Yoder's excited to have him there. It kind of came down to Shenandoah and Bridgewater at the end, and they kind of went back and forth. And he'll have a tremendous career. He is a worker, and if you're an offensive lineman and you're a worker, that's incredible. And the other thing is he's close to home, so your parents and everybody can get a chance, and we'll get a chance to get up to see you. But had a great, great career for us. We'll miss him, and he's probably got the best little dance that he does that we kind of like to see. Maybe Troy will have you do your dance when you go over there.
Mr. Hoffman, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can everybody hear us? What are you most excited about? When did you decide that you wanted to play college football?
I think I decided right around last year, towards the end of my junior year season.
What did you like most about the campus at Shenandoah?
It's a beautiful campus. It's close to home, and I like the people I met there were great, and Shenandoah River's right there.
So you're a fisherman.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel to have the opportunity to play college football at the next level?
Oh man, it's a great feeling. I'll tell you that. Like it's like through all the support and everything, just being able to make it all the way up this way, it's great.
Do you think they have a fishing team?
They have a bass club.
Okay, that's in the spring. That doesn't conflict with football.
Nope.
Cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And all the best to you. And you won't be too far away, so all the Wolverines fans can come check out your home games.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations.
Okay, next up is Hunter Smith. You good? Okay. All right. Hunter is going to Gallaudet. Hunter has been a 3-year starter for us. He actually played some varsity as a freshman. For those of you that haven't known Hunter as long as I have, Hunter's been this size since I think he was in 7th grade. I was fortunate enough to work with him in grassroots. Hunter and I have had a great, storied career together. We've had some great moments, and we've had a couple bad moments, but he's really progressed much better than I thought he would. As not just a football player, but as a person, a human being, and he's just a pleasure to be around. Does everything that I asked. Very, very physical football player. You know, he's a road grader. At Gallaudet, I think they're going to play him at guard. I think that works well. He's very close to home. Gallaudet's in the district. They play a pretty competitive schedule, so he's got his hands full. I think that they expect him to play right away. They've had some struggles on the O-line, so we're excited for him. He had a lot of honors. He was all conference. You know, he was second team all region. You know, he had a lot of accolades. You know, but he was just a great team player, and he and Coach Count had a fun time over the 4 years that they were together. So, Hunter Smith.
All right, Mr. Smith. You know, one thing I remember about you, I think I was walking into a fireman's field one day for a UOYFL game, and I'm not expecting anybody to stop me and thank me for what I do, but I was really impressed. This was like 2 years ago. You stopped me and thanked me. So I always thought you were a good young man, very polite. And today I'm very happy for you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You're kind of like Kevin, where this kind of a fixture when it comes to football in the Purcellville area, and those that I kind of remember. Kevin as an 8th grader, and then just watching you go through the ranks. So how you feel right now?
Feel good.
Good. Mr. Kovich here, you were the recipient of many blocks from this young man, number 71. What question do you have for him?
Hunter, you're obviously a pretty big dude. Do you plan on staying at O-line when you get to college, or are you going to mix it up? Or?
Definitely staying at O-line.
All right.
Not really planning to go anywhere else, like running back or safety or nothing.
Hunter, what did you like the most about the school you chose?
What?
What did you like the most about the school you chose?
The school itself. I didn't put as much thought into the football aspect of it, but just the classroom. The teachers are great there. Class size is around like 12 kids a class, and that's great for me.
Do they pay you to give these answers? You guys always give great answers, like the textbook expected answer. Hunter, congratulations.
Thank you.
All the best to you, my friend, at Gallaudet.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Billy, we probably asked you to do this before, but you get a chance to do it again. Go ahead and introduce yourself to a youngster that notices you in the community or in the store.
I just say, hey, I'm Billy Mullen, and I play football. I'm a captain. That's about it.
Got some humble guys.
Both of these guys were selected All-Conference 21 last year, so congratulations.
Thank you.
We talked a little bit with Coach Skinner about the process in which you would select a captain. It just so happens that all of you that made All-Conference, with one exception, are team captains. Billy, when you found that out, that you were going to be a captain, just kind of walk us through the feelings that you had. Was that a sit-down with them, one-on-one? How did you find out you were a captain?
I mean, Coach called all 12 of us into the coach's office one lunch and told us all together, and we kind of knew what was going on. So we kind of saw it coming.
Did you have any feeling that you were going to be cut from the team? Good.
All right, Billy's up next. Billy doesn't have a hat because Billy's kind of in a unique situation. He still is choosing between two schools, and I wanted to include everybody today. So Billy's two options are Salisbury and Randolph-Macon. He's already been accepted to Randolph-Macon, and he's waiting another week or so to find out if he gets accepted to Salisbury. And then when the we're in, okay. Now he just has to make a decision. But when the picture comes out above Billy's head will be the choice that he makes. Those are two great schools. Obviously we've got players at Randolph-Macon. I've had a ton of kids, probably about 7 or 8 over the years that have played at Salisbury. Great academic schools. He can't make a bad decision. One is the beach, and the other one is down near King's Dominion. So he'll have to make. That might weigh into it for Billy. That's just so you know. But Billy, tremendous player for us, 3-year starter. Again, most of these guys played for us for the last 3 years. Billy is we nicknamed him the Tasmanian Devil, and Billy's all over the place. He was our best special team player. We played him at linebacker a couple years ago. We played him as a DN this year. I think at most of the schools he's going to, they want to move him to middle linebacker. We had some pretty talented guys around, so sometimes you got to move everybody around. Just a great motor. Just fun to be around. He does some crazy thing in the locker room after the game where he smacks himself in the forehead and everything else, but just a great teammate and a good person, and it's been a pleasure for us to have him in our program, and he kind of symbolizes where we're at. Just a hard-working kid, great student, and just a tremendous athlete. Billy Mon.
Tasmanian Devil has arrived. How you doing, Billy? Hold on, let me just fix your mic. Good?
Good.
Is your heart beating?
A little bit.
Good. Are you more nervous now than before a game?
Probably not.
Okay, good. I know we talked about nerves at different times, at different players, and who may, get sick and things like that. Hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody here that hasn't gone yet on stage. So, first of all, congratulations on a great career.
Thank you.
And he's a strong dude. I remember interviewing him. You were at 350 was your max before the year. What are you at now?
365.
365. Good job. I'm going to turn it over now to Mikey and Kevin to ask you some questions.
All right, man. Well, you're, just as Mr. Bai said, you're a pretty strong dude, and you're also pretty fast. How do you think that's going to translate to the college level?
I mean, it definitely helps. At that level, everybody's that strong and everybody's that fast. So it kind of levels out the playing field a little bit, but I think I'll be okay.
And are you nervous about playing at the next level at college?
I mean, I'm more excited than nervous. It's another challenge that I can rise up to. So.
Awesome.
Go ahead and say something nice about your parents who are sitting right here.
Thank you.
And afterwards, we want to see a hug and a kiss to your mother.
Right.
All right. Very good. Billy Mullen.
So, Charlie, we've talked a lot about that tradition that Coach Skinner picked up from Salem, like number 3, Coleman Fox, who you guys have played against the last 2 years. He was talking about in the 80s they were playing against a number 3, and that's always been their best player wears that jersey. Can you just talk to us a little bit about how that went down, where you were given the number 4 jersey from Josh Sweet?
I mean, I'd always kind of known that Josh was going to turn that jersey down to somebody, and everyone had always said it might be you play running back. You're supposed to be the next Josh Sweet or whatever. And I just remember at the end of the season, he said, I want you to wear number 4. It was a big honor.
So back to work they go here on second down. It'll be second down and 6. Hand off to Charlie. So he gets direct snap. He breaks it. He's over the 40 to the 50. Is he going to race to the end zone? He's only got one man to beat, and he is going into the end zone. Touchdown.
And Troy, the only difference between this game and the last game is that it took him 2 downs to do it.
That's right.
offensive player on their team has worn number 3. So I thought that would be a good tradition for us to start. Charlie was kind enough to change his number, and Josh Sweet was awesome enough to give his number to Charlie. So number 4 is a big deal at Woodgrove, and he has definitely carried on that tradition. Tremendous player for us. Unfortunately, some days I feel like maybe I'm doing some child abuse there when we give him the ball 42, 43 times a game. Had a great career. For those of you who don't know, he played hurt the first half of the season, had a pretty bad hamstring injury, but didn't miss a beat. So we're just proud of him. He did everything we asked. Great team leader, very, very quiet young man, very intelligent, just a super student, never had an issue. So we're excited. And for those of you that don't know, he's going to pass his jersey number 4 down, and Mike Kovich will wear it next year. So we're kind of proud of that. So again, as soon as he makes a decision and as soon as that ROTC numbers come in, we'll let everybody know. But he's got 2 great options, and I'm sure he'll have a great career wherever he goes, and I'm sure he'll be somebody down the road that we said we all knew, Charlie Cluess.
Well, it's good. It's good to be sitting next to Charlie again. That clip that we ran was from episode 2 of the Mike Skinner Show that we did at Coach's Corner Grill, one of our sponsors, and we got up to episode 20. And in theory, this is really episode 21. But in any case, Charlie, it's been good to get to know you, my friend. Watch you since the very first game we did for Woodgrove was against Freedom, as far as video, and you scored that game as a sophomore wearing number 42, and that was awesome. And you can actually watch that anytime you want in our archives. But congratulations to you, Charlie. Who are you going to miss the most from, whether it's the football program or at Woodgrove High School?
I think I'll probably miss my mom the most out of anybody.
Good answer.
I don't know. I mean, I have so many great friends and great coaches here and great teachers, just great individuals at Woodgrove High School. I don't think I could single out one. It would be just a disgrace to the others. But I do have a great deal of memories here, and it's really going to be something that I miss.
Gentlemen.
Out of all those memories, what's your favorite Woodgrove football moment?
I don't know, just similar to the same. I mean, I've loved lining up next to you for the past 2 years. It's been something special, and that's why I passed the number 4 down to you. And, I mean, I think that number 4 doesn't necessarily always symbolize your playing ability, but rather your work ethic and your striving to be the best you can possibly be. And I don't think you should ever try to obtain something that's not possible and try to be someone you're not. So I would just tell you, just be the best person you can be, work as hard as you possibly can, and everything will be okay.
So everyone knows you're a workhorse, so how do you plan on bettering yourself for the upcoming season?
I mean, obviously my work ethic is going to be just as it has been the past 4 years. I mean, just mentally preparing yourself to know that you have to prove yourself all over again. It's a little different because, I mean, as a junior and senior in high school, the coaches know you can play. You can slack if you want to. I mean, obviously it's not making you any better. But in college, they don't care that you don't have a reputation. You have to show up at day one and show them who you are.
Charlie Cluess, congratulations. All the best to you, my friend, in your career. Anyone rise up this week in practice as kind of this gamer or someone that you're thinking, maybe I will try this kid on defense or offense, or on a two-way basis?
Cole Rossick probably had the greatest catch ever at our school 2 days ago in practice. It was an Odell Beckham. I think it was Beckham.
Wow.
Ask him about it tonight. I mean, everyone stopped.
Was that the scrimmage?
No, it was just and we normally film offensive team period. We film offensive team period every day, and this was the one day we didn't film.
Oh no!
And the greatest catch ever at our school. I mean, it was
better than the Dylan Meller one that wasn't in the end zone. They didn't give it to him. Remember that last year?
This is the greatest catch I've seen.
Odell Beckham's pretty high.
I will challenge him.
I think in my coaching career. I mean,
Wow.
I mean, now it was practice. I'm just telling you, ask these kids. We all just stopped and said, he just didn't do that, dude.
Have ended so far. Anyone rise up this week in practice as kind of this gamer or someone that you're thinking, maybe I will try this kid on defense or offense, or on a two-way basis?
Cole Rossick probably had the greatest catch ever at our school 2 days ago in practice. It was an Odell Beckham. I think it was better.
Wow.
Ask him about it tonight. I mean, everyone stopped.
Was that the scrimmage?
No, it was just, and we normally film offensive team period. We film offensive team period every day, and this was the one day we didn't film.
Oh no!
And the greatest catch ever at our school. I mean, it was
better than the Dylan Meller one that wasn't in the end zone. They didn't give it to him. Remember that last year?
This is the greatest catch I've seen.
Odell Beckham's pretty high.
I will challenge him.
I think in my coaching career. I mean,
Wow.
I mean, now it was practice. I'm just telling you, ask these kids. We all just stopped and said, he just didn't do that, dude.
Have ended so far in punt or in change of possession. Kovic wants to go deep. He has Cole Rossick, and it is caught. And Cole breaks the tackle. He's trying to get into the end zone.
Nice.
He is there, waiting for the signal. He's in.
That's a call. No flags, ladies and gentlemen.
Touchdown. Lockhart, one of the captains, injured, not able to play this tonight. Mintier to the air. He goes over the middle. It's intercepted. There's Cole Rossick. He's the interception machine. This is a senior team. It's a captain-led team. There's a lot of captains. And when we talk to Coach Skinner next week, he will talk about that play.
All right. Cole Rossick is going to go to Frostburg. I've been coaching 37 years, been fortunate to have a lot of guys play in college, 7 play in the NFL, and believe it or not, I played at Frostburg. I don't know if this is good or bad, but Cole will be my first player ever to go to Frostburg, so that's a little scary. It's a great place. It'll give me a reason to hopefully go visit some college games. It's a little tough sometimes on weekends because we prepare all weekend for the next game, but I think he's made a great decision. He's probably, since I've been here, the best all-around player, OD, special teams, you name it. He's done some great things for us in his 3 years. He's played hurt. When he missed a game or two, we knew it. We were fortunate enough to have him for 3 years. I think he's going to have a great career there. He might play on both sides of the ball before he leaves school. He's that good. And he's just come a long way as a person. He and I have a kind of a special relationship. We kid about some things. But, he is a very responsible, respectful young man, and that's the biggest thing that I like. He's just a class guy, and he's playing baseball this year. So, it doesn't get any better than that. So he'll have a great career. We're excited for him. I'm excited that he's going to my school. I've told him all the good places to hang out. They're probably all torn down by now, but he's a nice young man. He's going to have a great football career, Cole Rossick.
Mr. Rossick, the first thing I want to ask you is, how was snowboarding this winter?
It was great.
It was good to get back out there?
Oh, yeah.
Did you learn any new tricks on the slopes?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
Good. Just get back out after that injury in your junior year. So first of all, congratulations. As Coach Skinner was saying, it was fun to watch you progress, not only as a defender, but then even on the offensive side of the ball. And you're a fast dude. So take that speed with you to Fairmont or Frostburg, sorry. And we wish you all the best. Mikey?
What was your favorite part about Frostburg? What sold you on that school?
Probably because it's near my ski house. I don't know. I liked it there. Something I went there, I knew I wanted to go there as soon as I went there, and I don't know.
What's up, man?
Hey,
What
Kev.
are you going to miss the most about this team?
You.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. Just hanging out with all the guys, all the relationships we've had together, spending the weekend, the whole week together, winning together, obviously. Probably be the best part I'm going to miss.
Any favorite memory from this season? I know we've talked about all your interceptions. You can go to bed at night. You can, play those through your mind. But other than your own personal accolades, any favorite moment?
Probably running out onto the field for the Jefferson Forest game with Kevin. It's probably my favorite moment this year.
Well, we look forward to watching you run out with some new college teammates, new friends that you're going to make. All the best to you, Mr. number 24, Cole Rosick.
Thank you.
All right. Gunner's our next guy. Gunner's going to go play at Shepherd. For those of you that don't know, Shepherd was in the Division II National Championship game. Their head coach, Monty Cater, has been recruiting schools that I've been at for at least 30 years. Great facility for him to play at, great football program. Gunner's a tough guy. He's an old school football player. He was an all-state guy this year, first team. We played Gunner just about everywhere you can play him, linebacker, defensive end. We played him some at nose guard. He played a little fullback his first couple years here. I think they're going to play him as a defensive end, kind of a Von Miller type of a guy. He's got a great motor, had a great wrestling career for us. The best thing about Gunner is, you hear about the 8th graders, you hear about the 7th graders, and they're a little bit knuckleheads, and they got to grow up and some of this and some of that. I was fortunate enough to coach him when he was in grassroots as an 8th grader, and he has come a long way, and he has turned into quite the fine young man. I'm excited for him. I think he'll have a great career at Shepherd, another school that's close. Maybe we can get a chance to go see him play. I know they're excited to have him, and we're excited that he's going to go to Shepherd. Gunner Hilling.
A lot of fun.
Gunner Hilling, you look bigger, stronger, my friend.
He does.
Tell us where your numbers are right now, bench-wise and stuff.
Bench, I'm going about 330, 335. Squat, 420. Cleans, 240.
You happy with that?
I'm improving.
Okay.
They'll keep coming up.
What are your goals? What's your goal for bench?
I want to go over 350 definitely before I leave high school and climb that wall. Got the weight room wall.
Right.
I believe Josh has the squat record. Is that true?
Yes.
Is that something you're interested in trying to break? No?
It's only 500 pounds, right?
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But you're 420?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Is that for fear of kind of just hurting your back or hurting?
I definitely wouldn't do it during season because that's a big no-no.
Okay.
But
we won't. Last week we were told how the process went down by which you were notified you're a captain. Can you just kind of take us through a little bit of how that was for you? Kind of when you found out, how you found out? For anybody who wasn't watching last week.
I had Coach Skinner for weight room, and he called me in his office and sat me down and asked if I was ready for a lot of responsibility. And I told him absolutely. And I look forward to it. I'm trying to be the best leader I can be. I'm trying to be a good captain, yeah.
Gunner Hilling, it's going to be a successful rest of his career here at Woodgrove. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm just excited. my dad.
Where's Mr. Hilling? There he is. And we had a lot of Hillings watch from all over the map, and mostly in Pennsylvania, to watch you play. So I'm sure that, like your dad, there's probably many of your relatives that you're maybe they're your number one fan. Mikey,
how important was Shepherd's winning community to you when you were choosing schools?
I definitely liked it. It was nice to hear that they got a winning tradition and good things going on there. It was a big deciding factor.
How do you feel to have the opportunity to play at the next level?
It feels great. I'm leaving behind a lot of good friendships here and memories, but I'm excited.
any favorite moment from you for the season or for your career?
Just being able to finish my career with a winning record. Great season with all my best friends I've had since first grade playing with.
And what is your bench at now? Did you get over 350?
No.
You'll get it, though.
Yeah, I'll get it.
You got time?
Yeah.
All right, Gunnar Hilling, thank you.
All right, next up is Anthony Williams, A-Dub. Anthony is going to Richmond. We've been fairly fortunate here since I've been here. A lot of kids have moved on to play at the next level. We have some kids in the Ivies, and this will be, I had 4 kids play at Richmond in the 80s and early 90s, and it is a great, great place to play. I usually take a group of kids down for spring practice every year. I think Anthony went down once with us. So I was excited that it worked out. Tyler Cole is playing there now, had a great season for them. He was fortunate enough to dress out for their first game at University of Maryland, and they're real excited about him, and I know that they're excited about Anthony. Anthony is a dynamic player. He played corner for us, started for 3 years. We made him a punt returner this year. If you had a chance to go to the Sharando game, he was the game changer, an 87 or 86-yard punt return. Just a really, really good football player. We played him some on offense, and he played on every special team. So I'm not sure exactly where he'll fit in at Richmond. I think they like him at corner. But I know they're extremely excited to get him there. He is a tremendous student and just a great young man. He plays on our basketball team. And I would say to a person, every teacher that's ever had Anthony in class has had great things to say about him. And that's probably as important, if not more important, than his football career here. So he'll be sorely missed. I know he is an icon at our school and just a tremendous player. And I don't know who will wear that jersey next year, but I'm sure it'll take a lot of pride to wear it. Anthony Williams.
Excellent athlete.
Oh, and how will they know you as a nickname?
People, I've always been called AW since like UOYFL, like B League. So
right.
I mean that's stuck ever since. So people call me AW or AW.
Right.
And real quickly, go through your UOYFL career. What teams were you on?
C League, I played 1 year for the Bengals, 2 years for the Trojans in B League, and I played 1 year for the Giants.
The Giants.
Yes.
Okay. For you, wasn't really planning on asking Coach Skinner. Somehow it came out. I had a feeling that you might be featured in the special teams and returning. He kind of alluded to that as well. You and Mikey Bryant, you share kickoff duties?
Yes.
What about punt? I kind of missed that. I don't remember if you mentioned on punt return.
Me and Mikey are battling right now. So during practice, we'll like rotate. Like he'll catch one, I'll catch one. We don't really know who's going to have that job, but whoever's back there, we have confidence in.
Okay. We saw a fake punt earlier in this short formation, but this time they do kick it. It's a good kick. And back deep is Anthony Williams. He fields it. He's got a lane. He gets around one corner, and Anthony Williams is up the middle to the 50, to the 30. One man to beat. No one's going to catch him into the end zone. And no flags. No flags. Anthony Williams. AW. Congratulations. Actually, Anthony, before we start, let's play this. So you're off to Richmond, not too far away, kind of like Billy Mullen, not too far from King's Dominion. So that should be fun for you in the summer. What was the single greatest thing that not just about the campus, but that you liked about the football facilities or the coaching staff and when you went down there for your visit?
I mean, as a school as a whole and the football program, I couldn't find any negatives. Everything was really nice. The coaches were really cool, and I like the players too, and I like how they have a lot of chemistry. So,
What's up, A-Dub? Coach Skinner always talks about how important your class was to this football program. How important do you think your class was?
I mean, we were freshmen when he was first here, so we're the first class to come through all 4 years. And I agree with him. I think we installed a lot of work ethic, and we picked each other up when we were all down, and it was good.
What was your favorite moment in Woodgrove football history?
The week leading into the Sharando game, where we were playing the FSU chant, I think that the team really got excited about that, and when they played it during the pregame for the Sharando game, I think it really got us hype, and that was probably my favorite moment.
And well, for some of us, we got there early. We got to listen to that thing for 2 hours, which was cool to a point. Any one moment this year on the field that's most meaningful to you?
I don't think I could pick out one moment. I think there was a lot of times where I got really excited and I was happy for a lot of my teammates, so I can't really pick out just one moment.
And you get one final shout out. Any shout outs to anyone?
Hi, Mom. And, oh, hi, Pop. How you doing?
Anthony Williams. So a young kid may want to know, in your career, did you ever get to score a touchdown?
No. What about youth league?
No, never. Surprisingly, I picked up a couple fumbles, stripped a couple balls, never a touchdown.
What about that?
Well, maybe this is the year.
What?
That flag football game, I saw that video.
Oh yeah. One touchdown in my flag football game.
Well, there you go.
I was pretty fast, not gonna lie. I've got 4 offers, 2 1AA and 2 D2. I'm really not sure where I want to go. I'd like to go somewhere very academic, like. Schools I'm looking at right now are University of New Hampshire, Bryant University, Albany, schools like that. I prefer to go up north, but right now it's really, I have no clue.
Okay, next up is Jake Wernell. Jake came to us as a 9th grader as a baseball guy, and, fell in love with football. And again, he wasn't this size when he started. He started for us as a 10th grader. We had 3 sophomores that started as 10th graders and just did a great job for us. We moved him from tackle to center. I think he'll play center or guard in college. He is going to go to Bryant. He is the farthest away. Bryant is in Rhode Island. He's done a great job for us, been a big team leader, very physical, dynamic player. I think what we are known for is, we run the ball and we develop great offensive linemen. John Count is a tremendous coach, and these guys are just workaholics in the weight room, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive lineman. Should have a tremendous college career, and if he can stay healthy, who knows? Maybe he'll make some money playing this game for a few years. He's that talented. He's that good. We're excited. I don't see him too much anymore because he dropped my class. He's lifting elsewhere, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. You could stop by every now and then, but Jake Wernell going to Bryant.
Number 59, Jake Wernell, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Can you believe it was August 13th when you were interviewed?
No, it seems like a couple weeks ago.
Do you remember that night?
Yeah, I do.
It was a good night.
Mm-hmm.
It was hot.
Oh yeah, I miss the warm weather.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
What number do you want to wear in college?
I'd love to wear 59 again for another 4 years, but I don't care.
Got it. Mikey.
All right, Jake. Favorite Coach Skinner moment?
Oh, there's too many to count. It's got to be touchdown Tuscarora. If anybody over there probably remembers that, I'm not going to go into detail too much, but if you know what I'm talking about, you'd probably agree.
What do you like the most about the school you chose?
I love up north. Great coaches, just really they get to know you as a person more than just a football player, and great academic, top 10 in the nation for what I want to study, and just everything about it. As soon as I went up for the overnight visit, I knew that's where I wanted to go.
What are you going to miss most about just the daily life of living in the greater Purcellville area? Whether your routine is some fast food establishment, restaurant.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
cruising the back roads.
I'm definitely going to miss it, but I'm ready to move on.
Got it. Well, move on, my friend. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Watching
And
our
the
broadcast.
Hoppers boys have played very well at Woodgrove.
Jefferson, intercepted. That's Clay Dean, number 74.
How great were those instincts on that, Troy? He picked that ball right out of the air. That was very impressive.
Here comes the replay.
Yeah, look at this. Is why he's going to Virginia Tech, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. And there's Clay Dean's graphic, again, headed to Virginia Tech.
Yep.
Okay, last but not least, Clay Dean. For those of you that had a chance to watch the NFL Combine, probably none of you, but I watched it start to finish this past weekend. Clay Dean's measurables, just so you know, he's almost 6'3". He weighs about 275 right now. He just benched 390 in the weight room today. He's probably a sub 4'8" guy. His measurables right now are almost as good as the measurables that I saw on TV in the NFL Combine. So if he's willing to put the work ethic time in and do the right thing and keep getting his weight up and be coachable, which I know he's greatly coachable because I coach him, I think his future is unbelievable. But more important than that, he's just a great guy. Okay, he probably takes more grief from us than probably anybody on our team. All right, and he doesn't ever lash out. He never loses his cool. He just laughs and has a good time with it. On the field, he's unbelievable. As good a player as I've had in a long time. I was fortunate enough to coach John Allen, who's at Alabama. Clay and John have a lot of the same characteristics. So his future is unlimited. He can do whatever he wants. He just has to keep moving forward. We're excited for him. Virginia Tech is a great place to play football. It's a great place to go to school. So we're excited. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to make it down to some games. If not, we'll watch him on Saturdays, and I'm sure we'll watch him in bowl games and things like that. Make sure that we understand school first, football second, correct? All right, Clay Dean.
So we've arrived at the end. Number 74, Clay Dean, headed to Virginia Tech. You're going to play with Coleman Fox, who's from Salem, or number 3, the great tradition that Coach Skinner picked up from Salem. Have you had a chance to get to know any of the teammates and call them friends and talk to us a little bit about the Virginia Tech team and kind of where you think you're going to fit in and the kind of people you're gravitating towards?
I've met some of the players, but I've met the best 2 players that's been on the team for the past 2 years. Dad Nicholas, Kendall Fuller, both headed on the NFL. I've talked to them about their experiences at Tech, and it's just unbelievable, everything they've told me and how they play. And how the players are there, everything's just unbelievable.
Mikey.
Hey, man, I know you started off as a sophomore at offensive line, and then you finished at defensive line. Which one did you like better and why?
Defensive line, no question. Offensive line, all you do is block for people. Defensive line, you get to, hit people. So.
How do you feel about the new coaching staff at Tech?
It's great. Our wins are going to go up very, very drastically. And it's just going to be a great experience to be the first class to fully graduate from that coach at the school.
So similar to the question asked Jake back at Coach's Corner Grill back in August, did you ever score a touchdown?
No, but I got a pick.
You got a pick. That's right. You showed that. I had to make sure I showed that. That was an awesome pick. Well, you'll get a touchdown in college.
I hope so.
Hopefully we'll get to watch that. Any shout-outs from you?
My mom and dad.
Any? You look around this crowd, any of your former youth coaches out in the audience? You see anybody you played for?
No.
Okay. The only man that matters is right there, Mike Skinner. Clay Dean, congratulations, my friend, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Something different this year. I thought it was kind of cool to give it a try. I want to thank Troy for all the work he put in. That was kind of cool for the kids. Kind of a nice memory to have down the road. They can kind of look back and see some of the things that they said. 10 fine young men. What we're going to do now is we've got a bunch of pizza, a bunch of food. You're welcome to stay around as long as you can. What we'll do is we'll go in the same order that we just went in. So it'll be Mike Sheehan and his whole family, and Gary's going to take a bunch of pictures and take our time. And we've got the cafeteria for a while. I do need help cleaning up at the end. If anybody can stick around and help clean up, I appreciate it. Again, thank you very much, everybody.